MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Luis Severino will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny? Luis Severino is a front-of-the-rotation guy. Big power fastball, the right assortment of off-speed pitches to go along with it. The question about Luis Severino is health, and when he's healthy, he's as good as any right-hander in the game.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He will lead this one off today. Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Temperature about what you'd expect for this time of year. 56 degrees at first pitch. Full count to Max Kepler. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And it's fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time. Is taken on the inside corner. Strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Luis Arias comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Just getting started here in the Bronx. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Next, here is Josh Donaldson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
The beauty of that sequence right there, the fastball in, now the changeup away, is where do you go as a hitter? Do you cover away? Do you cover the heater in? You can't do both. You have to pick a side of the plate and hope that's where he goes.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. One left for Minnesota, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Devin Smeltzer is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate, here is Gio Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, number 29.
Pitch on the way.
Upstairs.
Line drive, base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
At the plate now, Jorge Polanco. A ball and no strikes. Urshela gets his lead at first, nobody out. Not close. It's 2-0. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 0 for 5. Two-0 count. The pitch. He's running. Lifted in the air out to right. Kepler's going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter,
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he rips it on the ground to second. Barehanded for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Yankees come up empty. We played an inning in the Bronx. No score here on the show. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
David Dahl.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. He stays alive, still 2-2. Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Dahl ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he's safe. They've taken the lead.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
So up steps Joey Bart now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0 gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now. That's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
The 3-1. No one out with a runner at second. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So now a runner on at second with 1 away, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. First offering.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Comes set with the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. And stepping in, Freddy Galvez, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch on its way. In the air to straightaway right. Judge is under it. And the inning is over. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Aaron Judge.
Here's the first pitch to him. One and one to count. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And he misses 2-1. Two and two.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So stepping in is Mike Ford. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 0 for 4. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up.
And hold on now. That's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Two balls and a strike now. Ready with the 2-1. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field. A base hit. The throw to the plate. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. The Yanks leave one. They're down 1-0. So now to the plate, Max Kepler. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. He went down looking to open up the ball game. The 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Shoots this down the right field line. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy has had a monster postseason so far.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1 there. On to first, a double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
With Merrifield next to bat. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins, but they lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Gary Sanchez. And they could use a spark from him here.
Sanchez.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Fouled away. One and two to the Yankees catcher.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting none.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. First delivery to him. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. One and one, the count to Clint Frazier. One out, nobody on. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And the count will be full. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Ball one to start the at-bat. Frazier runs. Swing and a liner. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
To the plate now, Jorge Polanco, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. The 2-0 pitch. 2-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Striding in is Gleyber Torres. A potential tying run for him at third base. First pitch on its way, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Frazier at third. Urshela on at second with 2 down. Slow little roller to third. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move ahead to the 4th inning now in Game 2. The Twins are in front, 1-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. 1 out. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. First offering on its way. Ripped down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
In now, Garrett Cooper. As he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting, catcher, Joey Lawrence.
Standing in now, Joey Bart. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 1-2 to the Twins catcher.
That's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
And it's fouled away. Ball 2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he falls behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
And that misses 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
2-2, here it is. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Hicks. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a curveball misses inside.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll too.
And that misses. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Judge aboard here at first with nobody out. And, ooh, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Fouled off. A payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Now to the plate, Mike Ford. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Fouled away.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
The 2-1 home. Rounded softly down the line toward first. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-0 delivery. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. Squared that one up just a little late. Struck out in his first at-bat. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Swing and a shot toward right center. Buxton is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So here is Clint Frazier. He singled in his first AB. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
To 2-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the go-ahead run will score on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 3-2 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Gio Urshela is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-0.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 twin error, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees are out in front, 3-2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddy Galvez. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So bases are empty with one gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. First delivery to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Hit down the third base line. Another 1-2 delivery.
That's a ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he fouls this one off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And another foul ball. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Up next, Luis Arias. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Two and 0.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
On the ground to the left side. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Up next for Minnesota, Whit Merrifield, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And now the first pitch.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're down 3-2.
Michael Pineda.
The tall right-handed reliever takes over pitching duties out of the bullpen now. Now to bat, Jorge Polanco. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
First offering on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fastball laid off well below the knees. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a flare down the line. Galvez into shallow left, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the designated
And that'll
hitter,
bring up Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber.
Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. He's
Torres.
hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Slider laid off for a ball.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up top, it's 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and it hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull the trigger.
3-1 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he misses, ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but
Up
that
next
last
for the
pitch was really
the
good.
right fielder,
He missed down, but
Aaron.
only by a hair. When a hitter
Yeah.
has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. From the stretch. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working
Now
outside the
second
zone.
baseman,
Easier said than done,
DJ.
but that's the way you do it.
LeMahieu.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Strike taken up in the zone. The 1-1. Torres is off of first with 2 away. And he misses again, ball 3. Mike Ford would be next. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here's Mike Ford, head-to-head against Michael Pineda. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The set and the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Merrifield picks it up. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Domingo Germán takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Fastball swung on and missed.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. David Dahl to the plate now. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 1-0. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. 2-1 to David Dahl.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's the 2nd out. Digging in will be Garrett Cooper. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Now the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And he makes the play to end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail 3-2. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
For the Yankees.
Into
The
the box,
center fielder.
Aaron Hicks. Singled last time up.
Hicks.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Giving chase is Dahl, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
Next up,
The
Gary
catcher.
Sanchez.
Gary.
Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it
Sanchez.
resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. That finds the zone, a called strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
To 2-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box, Clint Frazier. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? Yes, says Freddy Ferguson down at first. Strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're up 3-2. Now it'll be Joey Bart. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Joey Bart.
Pitch on the way as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2-0 now. Might have been ball 3 there, but he couldn't resist trying to pull that thing.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Here's Byron Buxton now. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. No hits to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. All even now, 2-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Freddy Galvez. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Base hit into right center.
Now batting, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
So now to the plate, Max Kepler, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Galvez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Two-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. 1 left for Minnesota. Still a 3-2 ball game. Now at the plate is Gio Urshela.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, number 29.
First offering. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Count 1-1.
Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next up will be Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Change up low. 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Into the windup and the pitch. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame him. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And it's gone. All rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Outside, 3-0 now. Three and 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and here is the outfielder Mike Ford. He's set. Here it comes as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Here's the 0-1. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 5-2 New York. So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Ready to begin the 8th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Luis Arias. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now here it comes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Fouled off. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Whit Merrifield. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it. 2 gone. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the AB now, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Chapman's ready, and the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Fouled away. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Down go the Twins in order. They trail 5-2. Kirby Yates is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Aaron
The center
Hicks.
fielder, Aaron Hicks.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Kepler's there for it. He's got it 1 away. Next up is Gary Sanchez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
In there at the letters 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. That misses. 1-2. Now the pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Clint Frazier. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Here it comes. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, and it remains 5-2. Chad Green comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And now in the box, David Dahl. He's the one to start things off, with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
So the next to bat will be Garrett Cooper. He flew out in his last AB. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping up is Joey Bart, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First offering. Fastball well outside. The 1-0 delivery. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Final strike for the Twins. Misses, ball 2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
Five to 2 the final today. The New York Yankees even up this division series at 1 game apiece. Luis Severino is credited with the win. Devin Smeltzer was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon.